All right. So who we got next? Who we got next here? Because I feel like we got another guest coming.
Well, I've been doing a lot of crying in fantasy. Like my
Mm-hmm.
fantasy teams ain't they ain't where it's at. And none of my leagues. I'm in four leagues. I don't even know how many leagues I'm in now. That's how bad I'm doing in fantasy. And I've been doing a lot of crying. Y'all know the text messages like, come on, bro, like get it together. Scrap been telling us it's no crying in fantasy. You know, we got the show on the channel. There's no
Mm-hmm.
crying in fantasy. So we want to welcome my guy Scrap into the building.
My guys, what's going on?
Scrap, what's going on?
What's up?
Going on, man.
DJ Economics.
What's up, y'all?
You all right?
Uh,
We talked about your Sixers. I know you
Yo,
look a
you know
little
I wanted
red.
to
You got
jump in.
frustrated.
You know I wanted to jump in.
I had good points though, right, Scrap?
You had great points.
Thank you, man.
So you like the hire?
I like Maury. I like the balance that it gives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Him and Doc. I don't think they need to get rid of Ben though. You don't get rid of all NBA players like that.
Nah, I don't think get rid of him. Just redefine his role.
Nah, I think they got to get rid of one of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
We did say that, so I agree with that. But I feel like I would keep Embiid if I had to get rid of one of them, man.
Nah.
I'm keeping both. That's me.
Yeah, I would keep both too here.
You
But I
don't
feel
find-
like Scrap said, there's no clear leader. Remember we talked about that? So I feel like because of that, you got to get rid of one. I would keep both though, because I feel like I'm a master of personality. I would get them to buy into whatever I wanted, whoever I wanted to be the leader.
Also, if y'all don't know, well, it should be a given. He's a Philadelphia 76ers fan, but he's also is an Eagles fan. I want to save this comment that we got earlier.
There you go.
How do you feel about that, Scrap?
Danucci calling out the Eagles defense. He'll find out on Sunday. He'll find out on Sunday.
But is that confidence or is that some a bit of hedging because you're unsure? Because is that Eagles defense really like that?
Well, I like
the defense ain't the problem. I'll tell you that much.
Nah, it's not. I like the front seven. We have problems in the secondary, but I think when you got a rookie quarterback coming in, I think that kind of solves your secondary woes.
Not really. I think it's your front four, bro.
The thing I don't like though is that they're getting Zach Martin back. So like that's the one thing that I don't like is that Cowboys. But I'll take the Eagles defense in fantasy all day.
If you got an eagle, if you got any eagle, ball eagle, play him. Any eagle, play. I'm telling you, if you want to get your fix on, just play anybody that's playing. Don't play a Cowboy. Please don't do nothing. They
are not defense at all. Like Hill said, it's 21 off the plane.
It's 21.
Yeah.
It's 21 off rip. Rip. So if you can find the Eagles defense, you can find the Eagles player. But hey, don't get your fantasy advice from me.
So Scrap, let me ask you this. I took Ezekiel Elliott with my second overall pick. Should I play him this weekend?
I'm playing him.
I wouldn't, bro. Zeke's starting to scare me.
But who are your other options?
Nobody.
Right.
So and that's my thing because I have Leonard Fournette, Cam Akers, Zach Moss, Frank Gore, and Malcolm Brown because Austin Eckler is on goddamn IR. So pretty much that is really what I have to work with. And personally, to me personally, with the volume that Zeke is gonna get, regardless of the team around him, you kind of got to start him because he's gonna get the carries and he's gonna get the touches.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, but yeah,
I like Zach Moss this week though too.
Yeah, but see, I don't know because it's so hit or miss because you're going against that Patriots defense and it's almost like when Bill Belichick looked like his back is against the wall. Next thing you know, he has a Bill Belichick mastermind performance.
I feel like that's going to happen this
Where you
week.
shut everything you like down.
But this is my analysis. All right, you got Stephon Gilmore out.
Mm-hmm.
You got Julian Edelman out.
Mm-hmm.
They have nobody on the Patriots right now. They looking to trade players.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ask me who I think is going to be up in that game, I think Buffalo's going to be up. I think Buffalo's going to win the game. So I think in the third, fourth quarter, you're going to see a heavy run game from the Bills. So Zach Moss,
I like that analysis.
Zach Moss, I kind of like this week.
But why is Zach Moss and not Devin Singletary?
Because Devin Singletary hasn't produced. I think Devin Singletary, he's producing less than 4 yards a carry right now. I think when you look at pounding the rock, they're going to give it to Zach Moss.
Okay.
So Scrap coming in with the facts.
So with the heavy run game, let me ask you this, because right now at quarterback, I got Josh Allen going against New England defense, or I got Joe Burrow going against the Tennessee
Listen, this is not AJ's personal. Get AJ's fantasy back on track segment.
Yo,
He asked me who I got.
Yo, listen, man.
I'm thinking Josh Allen, but I like Joe Burrow this week too.
Yo, listen, let's start with Philly, man. What players on Philly would you start and sit out of the starters that are supposed to be out there for the fans out there who are playing fantasy?
All right, so I like Boston Scott this week because I think Sanders is going to be out. If I'm taking any receiver, it's going to be Travis Fulgham.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, if you're desperate for a tight end, I'm going Richard Rodgers. Just because Philly does use the tight end a lot in the passing game.
They do. I
think he had 5 catches for like 60-something yards last week. So.
Yeah.
All right, and next question, since AJ was trying to monopolize, what would you do with Zach Ertz if you had him? And also after that, what would you do with Michael Thomas?
I'm trading Zach Ertz. I'm looking for a trade partner for Zach Ertz because
I did that. Boom, check, got that done.
Dallas Goedert's coming back, and I think Dallas Goedert is going to be the next tight end for the Eagles. So I think they're going to look to utilize him a lot more than Ertz when Ertz comes back. Michael Thomas, I'm just sitting on him. I'm holding him right now.
I've been holding him all season, and he's hurting me in 3. You're in 3-man weave, and I play you this week. Yeah, bro. And he's just like, I get the news. I'm like, finally, he's gonna play, and then he's out again. He's a piece. I'm ready to. He's on the block. So if you want him, Scrap, you can have him.
All right, I'll take you up on that offer. But I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with him. It's like mysterious. Like,
yeah, AJ
hamstring injury. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Him being an injury every week, man.
Him and Sean Payton beefing, bro.
Yeah, that's what
it is.
I don't take no side, so no credence.
I need him, bro. I drafted him high. I need him, bro. And he's been out. He played the first game, and that was it. And he didn't even do well the first game.
But Peyton likes the young guy Callaway. He's not playing this week, but I mean, they gave him 10 targets last week.
Yeah,
he was playing.
But they didn't have
his role.
They have a choice.
Yeah.
But they still don't have a choice because is Emmanuel Sanders playing?
Nah, Emmanuel Sanders ain't playing. So Traquan Smith is a desperate flex this week.
I remember I had him. I had Traquan Smith and Emmanuel Sanders, and I went with Emmanuel Sanders, and Traquan Smith had like 20 on my bench.
Yeah, they playing Chicago this week though, so the matchup ain't great. But I like Traquan if you're looking for somebody.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this: with all the injuries that are going on, who would you go, to pick up the slack if you have Odell in your lineup?
That's a good question,
bro.
All right. Me. So is it you looking for somebody right now on the waiver wire, or
you gotta look for somebody on the waiver wire?
All right, Marcus Johnson for the Indianapolis Colts, and he hasn't been getting a lot of news in the media, but they were on bye last week. Week 6, he went for I think 5 catches, 108 yards. So I don't know how you can't put somebody like that has Rivers' trust. T.Y. Hilton hasn't been producing. Zach Pascal. This guy is a deep threat. I think they could take shots down the field at any point that they want. The matchup isn't that great this week, but I think if you're looking for somebody in the waiver wire, it's either Marcus Johnson or T. Higgins. And I think T. Higgins has a chance.
T. Higgins gone, man.
I'm about to say I don't think T. Higgins is on anybody's waiver wire.
Any competitive league.
Yeah, in any competitive league. What I will say is if you have Odell, you're looking for someone, you need to be hopping on Rashard Higgins ASAP because of what he did against the Bengals, and it looked like he's going to be the next man up in that Browns offense. And so I think that is the person. If you can't find anyone of note, I think you should probably try and hop on Rashard Higgins.
Yeah. Rashad Higgins was out. I said T Higgins, but I meant Rashad Higgins. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because T Higgins is gone.
Peoples Jones is a sleeper though, and people not really on Peoples Jones, but Peoples Jones could be somebody that could pick up some of that slack in that Cleveland offense too.
I'm so goddamn mad about that because his first 3 receptions in his career, literally, it was a bomb for a first down, then another catch, and then the game winner where he looked like fucking. Never mind. This isn't AJ. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that, AJ. It's okay. It's okay, brother.
Not today.
It's gonna be okay.
All right, so you start them and sit them for this week. I know it's early. We don't have all the reports, but you're a fantasy guy. Who you got?
Kenny, you killing me, man, because I don't want to give the obvious starts.
All right. Well, we could guess. You could text us and we could put it. We can put it.
Nah. Somebody I like this week is Jamal Williams, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Jones is out, so Jamal Williams is out there. Go grab him. I think Jamal Williams is an automatic RB2 at the least. I think when you look at the game, like the Miami game against the Rams, Myles Gaskin as well. If you play in a PPR league, I think they're going to be trailing. They're going to be dumping off, especially with a rookie quarterback. For wide receivers, I already told you I'm high on Marcus Johnson, but I know a lot of people aren't. If you're looking for just a regular flex play, I'm going to tell you who I'm sitting. CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Scotty Miller is somebody I'm looking at for Tampa Bay with Chris Godwin out. I'm looking to put Scotty Miller in. I think he just came off a big week. I think we have another big week this week. And then also Stephon Diggs. I know he's an automatic start, but Stephon Diggs going up against New England without Stephon Gilmore, I think is going to have a big week this week. Tight ends. What's the guy's name? Harrison Bryant for Cleveland.
Yeah, I like him.
Somebody I'm looking at, Harrison Bryant, and then like I said, Richard Rodgers. That's somebody I'm looking at too. As far as sits, I don't like Noah Fant this week. I'm a big Noah Fant fan. I don't think that they've been using him right in the Denver offense.
Right.
Going up against the Chargers, I don't like Noah Fant either.
Absolutely. I think this is going to be with some of the matchups that you have. I think that we have a couple games on the docket where you're going to get some big production because, like you said, Scotty Washington, they're going against the Giants. So you are going to have a lot of guys that are on the waiver wire that could have some really big games. So I think this is the week that is struggling with injuries. If you play it smart, your team won't end up on fantasy thoughts because it's some games that it's going to be some shootouts this week. And like you said, if you got somebody going against the Cowboys, start them. That Tennessee Bengals game. Hey, if you have Jonnu Smith, you are in a good place because guess what? Every single tight end that goes against the Bengals eats. Why is it? It's a reason why you high on Harrison Bryant. It's because what he did last week. So yeah. Hey man.
Do you trust any 49ers running back this week?
That's tough, man. Like I want to say Jerick McKinnon, but like they resting Jerick McKinnon. I really don't know what they're doing. And they saying Tevin Coleman could come back. If Tevin Coleman comes back, Tevin Coleman automatically goes into my Carolina.
But then what about Hasty? Hasty showed up last week.
Yeah, but Hasty showed up after what's my man name that went out?
Lewis or something like that.
Wilson, right?
Wilson.
Yeah, after Wilson. Wilson had 3 TDs and then Hasty came in. So I think they're looking to like kind of put Hasty in as a change of pace back in the game.
Here's my thing though. When you have a Shanahan tree offense, whoever's that running back, man, play him.
Yeah,
And
because they're gonna eat, man.
because with the injuries that I had, I went and picked up Jermichael Hasty.
It's the zone blocking scheme.
Exactly, I needed it. So when I'm dealing with some running back injuries, so I picked up Jermichael Hasty and DJ Dallas. Those were the two. I'm like,
this is outside of fantasy, right? Answer me this: if the zone blocking scheme does so well, and you don't need premier elite linemen to do it, why don't more teams do zone blocking?
I asked you that. I think I asked you that before.
You did, and what I say?
I don't think I asked you that specifically.
Here is my rebuttal. If Hennessy privilege is so smooth, why do people still drink regular Hennessy?
It costs more. Privilege costs more.
Because it's a class difference. Not everybody can get there. So yeah, it's some people that can afford Hennessy privilege. People can't afford Hennessy. People can run the zone blocking scheme. There's some people that don't know how to scheme up a zone blocking scheme.
Yeah.
So that's my point. So things look good in theory until you got to apply it.
Mm-hmm. Ken, I got an answer for you. Everybody ain't Kyle Shanahan.
That's true.
And everybody can't teach that zone blocking scheme.
Because he learned it since a little boy. Right. He grew up in it.
And you see how it worked in Washington.
Yeah, it's always worked in Washington. When we had Mike, when Kyle, it always worked for us. Even when we were trash, we could at least run the ball.
And so to also rebut that, the reason why you say that, but think about how many coordinators under Belichick got hired because they was going to bring the Belichick system to their team. It didn't work because guess what? You not Belichick. How many people thought that they could bring that, Andy Reid offense?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Doug Peterson got him a ring, but hey, Matt Nagy hit Nick Foles like, man, this shit ain't gonna work.
Y'all was sold on it a couple weeks ago.
Who? I
was not so. I knew you were gonna do that. I was not
never sold on Nagy.
I just explained why.
Nah, that's a joke, bro.
So, Scott, how many points the Eagles gonna win by this week?
I'm taking 14.
Okay, 14.
That's it.
I'm taking 20. I'm taking 21, and I'm taking that because teams get 21 off the plane on the Cowboys.
Yes,
but you're not facing a team like the Eagles that's banged up,
bro.
The Washington football team
did it with
ease, relative ease,
but their defense is solidified.
The offense scored, bro.
I know
people who haven't scored all year.
Nah, I'm looking at our team and the injuries on offensive line. I'm looking
Logan Thomas running like a certified Gronk out there.
Hold on. So what about when the Giants did it? Giants ain't scored more than 9 all year. It got 20. They got 27 for the offense.
It might just be Dallas, bro. It might just be Dallas.
That's what we're saying, bro.
That's what we're talking about.
You get 21 off the plane, bro.
They give it to you. And last week I told him, I said,
that shit like complimentary breakfast.
We're gonna be the first team that don't have it. And it was 3-24, I think. They gave it to us.
Yo, I gotta ask Hill. What's your take on McCarthy,
man? He definitely needs more time. He needs more time. He got to clean some of this residue off everybody.
That's a fact.
He specifically needs more time.
Mike
Nolan don't need no more damn time. You know what I'm saying? He don't need no more damn time. But McCarthy, really, what has he done bad? To be quite honest, like it's the team. Like it wasn't his fault. The team was turning the ball over. It wasn't his fault. The team was coming out stale, turning the ball over. It's like these turnovers that we was having is really not his fault. So like, can we really blame McCarthy for this? It's like he's trying to fix a culture, and it's like it's gonna take some time. Unfortunately, you don't get the necessary time. You don't get the necessary time when you get with the Cowboys.
Jerry ready to get him out of there.
It has not been wrong though. That is facts, Ken. Like I thought he was wrong last week, but I had to tell him. I said, I apologize, bro. You
I
gave us.
had to stop texting Cannon that. Getting on my damn nerves. I told him, bro. I told him everything that was gonna happen. He like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. I'm like, bro, you know what? Just stop texting me because you're getting me mad. Because I'm trying not to be upset, but you purposely getting me upset.
And after that game, my analysis is y'all are bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's bad. And that's why I say scrap, because the Washington football team is not good, bro. We should not have beat Philly. Yes, we got Philly because injuries, but a lot of other teams are struggling to do that. That was the first game of the season, so it's like other teams are going to struggle to do that. There's no way that Dallas, with the amount of offensive weapons that they had, Zeke should have had 250 yards, bro. We have edge rushers. We're not the best run stop defense.
Yeah.
No screen passes, no nothing. They didn't utilize Zeke well.
When you
I'm gonna leave it at this, Cannon. It's Philly, and watch the rookie quarterback go off on us. Watch it.
I doubt it.
Watch
I
it.
doubt that. What's the dude's name?
Ben DiNucci.
Willie Beeman, like King said.
Ben DiNucci. I'm see, Scrap, you falling for it. You falling for the trap. I know you don't have nothing to be confident on your team because y'all haven't looked that good. I feel you. Yeah. I feel you. And but you're falling for this right now. Bro, we have nothing. We have nothing. We have given up. Like, we literally have given up.
The only hope is we playing at home. That's it. It ain't even really no home field advantage. But
y'all gotta win, bro. I'm sorry. I'm taking the Eagles all the way on this scrap.
I already picked the Eagles. And that's one thing. That's why I've been losing pickups every week. Because I've been like, I can't pick against my team. And I've been losing every damn week. I ain't picking my boys no more time.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm picking the Eagles. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as y'all saying it is.
Shit. On that note, hey, Scrap, man, we appreciate you coming in, giving us that fantasy knowledge, man. Let the people know where they can find you.
Yo, at DJ Economics on Instagram. You can find us on the Best of the Best Fantasy Channel 2 and 3-Man Weed. Appreciate y'all.
Hey, no doubt, man. Definitely we'll have you on again. We appreciate you for joining us, man.
Doing things you can't believe. It's the 3-Man Weed. We come at you with topics. No, you cannot stop it.